A couple years ago, I've set a goal to make my very first 10K month online. And fast forward now, I've done the 10K months, the 20K months, the 30K months, the 50K months, right? And in today's video, I want to discuss exactly on how I was able to make my very first 10K month online without having to start my own online business. I've done the entire rodeo of dropshipping, marketing agency, trading, cryptos, and all the side hustles you can think of. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I did to make my very first 10K month online. The biggest problems that I see right now people make trying to pick an opportunity vehicle to get to 10K months, right? And if you're new to the channel, my name is Elijah. Nice to meet you. And essentially, in this channel, I share the lessons, mistakes, and documenting my journey to scale my business from 6 figures to 7 figures right now as well, right? So I don't want you to guys have the costly mistakes I've done, so I can kind of just avoid the mistakes I've done, and then you guys can just go through the things and go directly to the 10K months, right? So why do people want to make 10K months? Right. So obviously one of the biggest goal in entrepreneurship is to have that baseline and proof of concept. And one of the biggest struggles that you will have trying to make your very first 10K month online is you literally have no proof of concept. It's gonna be extremely hard at the beginning. And one of the biggest problem I see right now is people think that if they're going to get into an opportunity vehicle, they'll all of a sudden magically overnight make 10K a month, right? Like, let's say, oh, I just need a couple months here, then I'm gonna make 10K months here. And then, oh, it's not working, then let me go try this out. And that's the same exact mistake I've done at the beginning, right? I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do 7 different things and see which one works out, and then that's when I'll double down. Let me ask you this: if you're trying to find a loyal woman to be the mother of your children, are you gonna tell to yourself, you know what, let me date 7 different girls and sleep around, and I'm gonna see which one will be the best to actually, be the mother of my children and be a God-fearing woman? All right, is that the approach you're gonna take with the business, right? Is that logical? By sleeping around with 7 people, you think you're gonna find the God-fearing, the mother of your child, the woman that you want to find, right? Probably no, right? Because you gotta ask yourself, how do you attract? What are the qualities that woman would want to see to a man that she would allow to lead her, right? So it's the same thing in business, right? Why do you expect that this business opportunity vehicle to work? And if you're asking yourself, is this opportunity vehicle gonna work for me? You have to ask that yourself first, right? Like, what are the qualities that you want within an opportunity vehicle? And does this fit what I want? All right. And for you to find that out, I want you to give yourself a grace period, especially if you're a complete beginner. And I'm assuming you haven't made your very first 10K month online. That's why you're watching this video, is to surround yourself with people that's on the same path as you, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to be an easy path, right? Especially if you're by yourself. And I see a lot of these TikTok, Sigma, motivational posts saying that, oh, you don't have to, be by yourself, be a lone wolf. Brother, you're entrepreneurship. How do you expect to do business with other people if you're a lone Sigma wolf? How does that make any sense? How can you do business with someone? You're entrepreneurship, right? You're trying to make money online. How do you expect to be a lone Sigma wolf in a business, in a game, in an industry that literally operates by doing business to another individual? Make that make sense. So that's one of the biggest problems I always see, and that was the biggest mistake that I have, is like, oh, I'm gonna do everything myself, I'm just gonna do this and that. And of course there's a season for that, meaning like you have to work on yourself, look internally. But in essence, entrepreneurship is by doing business with other people. And now a lot of people are saying you have to start your online business by, that's the easiest and fastest way to make your first 10K a month online. I'll tell you right now, that is complete BS. Because for me personally, I've spent over $30,000 to $40,000 right now, and I'd run it up to 50K because I've just invested in a couple as well recently. And I'm telling you right now, no, you're not going to just magically have a 10K monthly recurring revenue company business, right? It's just not gonna work out, my friend. Why is that? You're a complete beginner and you're expected to lead a team, train someone, create KPIs, do the fulfillment, create an offer, right? And find your market segment fit and all of this 10, 20, 30, 50 different things that you need to consider when starting a business, because after the marketing you need to fulfill, and the fulfillment you also have to do sales, and that you need to iterate and all those things, right? If you're just literally saying I just want my very first 10K a month online right now, and there's no other vehicle right now that can do that without having to start your own online business by literally just getting into high ticket sales. That's the same way on how I was able to make my very first 10K a month online. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never looked back right after I experienced the commissions coming into my bank account. And again, is it for everybody? Probably not. That's why I'm saying you have to ask yourself this question. What is the qualities of a business opportunity or the opportunity vehicle that I need to take for me to get to my desired outcome? Because for me, what was important is for me to get there, not by what I'm driving, right? Because the goal is, if the goal is to get there the fastest, then you have to ask yourself, well, is it lightweight? Meaning, like, is there not much upfront cost when you're starting a business? And is it proven? Meaning, is there a lot of people that's already doing that? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, sales has been in the dawn of age since ever business ever existed, and we're just doing it modernly now in the online space, meaning the high ticket sales space, right? That's why I've literally created my entire business within this industry. And then third is like, okay, well, can I actually do this? And then is there a lot of skill sets required for me to do this? Well, no, you just literally need to master one, which is sales. That's why I was like, okay, well, if I'm able to master this one skill, then I'll be able to make 10K months. Because if you're thinking about doing a marketing agency, you have to do marketing, sales, fulfillment. That's 3 different main skill sets with sub skill sets you need to learn to just get to 10K months monthly recurring revenue. And that's what they're not telling you in the online space right now. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be plainly honest with you. Not everybody is gonna be making 10K months online in sales, in high ticket sales specifically, because number one is the opportunity, and number two as well, if I'm being honest with you, there's either people who is crushing it in sales or they're completely broke at sales, and there's no in between. And what is the gray area? Why are there people as complete killers and why are there people as complete broke? It's the same thing that I'm telling you right now. People that try dabbles into maybe I'll just do this and that, and I'll see what works out. If you're entering high ticket sales with that type of mindset already, or any opportunity vehicles they're entering, unfortunately, you're gonna be crushed by people who's literally set onto and has reflected into themselves, hey, I want to do this, and I'm already set in stone for this, and they've literally have a timeline to make this work out within the year or two. Right? Their timeline is not next week, a couple days, a couple months. It's literally, I have 2 to 3, 5 years here, and I know for a fact I'll win. That's the type of timeline you need to operate on, because you have more patience and you can be more aggressive with your decision makings, right? And again, that is the main thing on how I was able to make my very first 10K a month online. Is I firstly ask myself, what can I go all in into? And second, what is the opportunity vehicle, and does the opportunity vehicle actually presents me the best way and the easiest and the fastest way I can get into? Am I saying it's in terms of easy? Am I saying it's easy to get a 10K months? No, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not as easy. It's simple, but it's not as easy, right? And secondly as well, when I compare them to the other opportunities and vehicles out there, is this the one that is lightweight that can get me there faster? The answer is yes, because instead of the drag or the weight of having to learn 3 main skill sets with sub skill sets, I just need to master one, and that is sales, right? And again, hope you guys found something valuable in today's video. And if you feel like, okay, you know what, I'm more interested in sales instead of the other opportunity vehicles right now, go check the link in my bio. I literally have a free community there, free resources, so you can start your own journey. Over there we have free weekly calls and we have free resources there's over there check it. Check it. It's in the link in my description here. I'm not telling you to do it, but again, there's a free community there. It's completely for free. But yes, if you're new to this channel, I hope you guys found something valuable, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And as always, be a creator, not a consumer. Create something today that will inspire you and others. Peace out.